is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers for my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. All right. So when you come into this live stream, or even if you're watching it after it's already done, please give me a Fonzie. It's greatly appreciative. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when I go live or when I post videos. And after it's done uploading and processing, if you're somebody who could use the message, by all means, go right ahead and share it. All that helps out this channel and is greatly appreciative. All right, let me get a drink quick. All right, guys. So today is May 7th, 2026. So I was guided to look up 571 as an angel number. 571 angel number represents a powerful message from the divine realm, encouraging positive change, personal freedom, and trust in your life's direction. It signals that your thoughts and actions are leading to favorable outcomes, encouraging you to maintain a positive mindset and embrace upcoming transformations for your personal growth. So 5 plus 7 is a 12, which reduces down to a 3. 3 plus 1 is a 4. So you could be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. You could see in 144, 444, 555, 88. These messages all could be for you. All right. So positive life change with the 5 energy often appears when you're about to experience significant personal growth or shifts in your lifestyle. Number 7 highlights the importance of inner wisdom and spiritual development on your journey. 1 serves as a reminder that your thoughts are manifesting into reality, encouraging a focus on your desired goals. You're being encouraged to trust the flow and have faith that recent or impending changes are aligning with your true purpose, leading to better opportunities. It prompts you to take control of your life and make choices that align with your true self, free from the expectations of others. Um, Synonyms and similar angelic messages: 333, similar to divine guidance, similar to 333. This number encourages you to trust the support of your angels during these changes. 888, similar to 888. 571 signifies that your hard work will positive results. Like 111, this sequence confirms your thoughts are aligning with your purpose. A close variation emphasizing personal growth during challenging times. When seeing the 571 angel number is a sign to trust your intuition, embrace change, and understand that your angels are actively supporting your life's path. All right. So that's the number 571, May 7th, 2026. All right. So you could be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking at my clock. It says 12:43. So it's that 10 energy. So you're definitely embracing change, realizing that you have everything you need already within you. You don't need to trust outside advice. And I feel like that's like a very important message for us as the collective, especially those of us who are on a twin flame journey. All right. Because we're the ones who are here to break the generational curses, to break the karmic bonds, to pay the karmic lessons, and so forth. You know your journey, all right? So I just seen 444, so I feel like that's significant to let you know that Archangel Michael is heavily around you with his legion of protective angels. All right. So you could be seeing 444, you could be seeing 1111, 888, 144, 1144. those are all your signs. So let's see what the energy looks like today for the collective. What is the energy around the collective? Yeah, there's definitely a plan. You need to trust the divine plan. Now, like we discussed it yesterday, Pluto went retrograde in Aquarius. All right. So, attachment. So, there could be an attachment that's exiting your life. We have 527. 5 and a 9 is a 14. Um, so that adds up. That's that 5 energy. Okay. So there could be somebody taking off a mask. Of see how this female is in the gray. Gray represents depression. It represents being in a gray period of your life. It represents the mixing of the darkness and the light mixing together. When you add light to black, when you add white to black, you get gray. Okay. See how the feminine has a chain attached to her. So there could be some sort of an attachment that's leaving a divine feminine today, right? What is it? Is a lack mentality set, master number 11. So you could be seeing 911 as well. Yeah. You're breaking them chains of financial constraints. In them chains. I feel whoever I'm talking to, what you are attached to, what has been attached to you, what has kept you chained, right, is literally being purified. Whatever was constraining you. See all the spider webs on that card? Um, I feel like the chains that you're breaking or walking away from is again that feeling unlimited, that limited abundance that you have in your mind. And I'm speaking to the divine feminine side of the collective. Feminine and masculine has no gender. It's just the energy. And being on a twin flame journey, you learn that, right? You learn that each human has a feminine side and a masculine side, no matter what gender they are. Okay. Um, All right, so let's go ahead and put these to the side. So this is beautiful. I feel like this goes back to that 5-7. You need to trust the divine plan. For some of you, you may need to sit down and journal your thoughts, write down what you think, write down what you feel, because that's a form of expression. It's a form of creative expression. You got the compass on here. You need to trust your inner compass. Look, there's a key. We got that yesterday, something about a key. Oh no, wait a minute. Maybe that was in a monthly reading. I apologize. I'm blurred up here because I've been doing when I do the live streams for the dailies, then I jump right into the monthlies. So, but I can tell you that I did Libra's reading yesterday and a key message come out of it. So I could be talking to the collective as an essence of rebalancing themselves. There's a key to balancing out your energy. And one of the ways to do that is to trust the divine plan. You may be feeling a bit depressed. You may be feeling a bit down. You may be in this gray period in your life where you're balancing out your darkness and your light, but right now you're in that in between stage. You're in that gray stage. You could see there is some coins over here. So we are talking about breaking them financial constraints that have kept you bound for generations. Because this is a book. You can see it's a book. Look up here, it looks like a page with all kinds of like some sort of special writing on it. There's a scroll. Okay, so let's take a look and see what your soul wants you to know, collective. What does the collective soul, what does the collective need to know? What is their souls trying to tell them? A basic collective soul message. I don't know why, but I feel like a secret's coming out. All right, so a collective soul message. What do they need to know? Well, there's a lot of souls coming through here. Playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I can give to others. So yeah, see how you got a seeing castle there and the water. When you get water and sand together, sometimes it could be quicksand, right? That's that gray period. I also feel like, maybe you need to allow that inner child out a little bit. Allow it to play, allow it to see how that inner child built that castle, right? Allow that inner child out to create and build, right? And be grateful. Have an attitude of gratitude. You see how this feminine is in brown? It's about grounding yourself. It's about walking around outside in your bare feet and allowing them that root earth star chakra, because the earth star chakra is located in the bottom of our feet, to plant roots in Mother Earth, because it will help you feel safe. It'll help you feel grounded. It'll help you to trust the divine plan in a situation, right? Um, Okay, so we have flow. I enjoy the glory of the universe flows through me. So there's water coming through. Look at all the stars. So we're talking about, we talked yesterday about Pluto being retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius holds the star card. So I feel like you need to trust the divine plan, be in the flow of the universe, and trust that your hopes, your dreams, your wishes are coming true. See, this is that gray period here. See all the clouds? So you may be floating through this cloud here, collective, where things may not be quite clear, right? You may be in this gray period. It's not black and white, it's gray. It's the blending of the black and the white together. But it's like things might not be quite clear yet of how they're going to manifest. And that's what Spirit is telling you, to be in the flow and trust the divine plan. This is now we're gonna flip that over. I'm emerging into the light with joy and ease. That yes, this you are. You are emerging into the light. That's why you're in that gray period. You're in that in between period. See how the feminine is in green. You need to open your heart to receive something. See how she's out of this plant, right? This is that earth star chakra, grounding your feet, taking that root and grounding it into Mother Earth, right? Stand in the flow, the process, stay determined to reach, right? Stay determined to be in the flow and to reach for the stars, right? There's a lot of green energy, green and um, the yellow is your solar plexus and is your heart chakra, and then you got that little chakra in between. This color, it has the mixture of both. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, success. There's that star. See the blue, right? Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations. Joy, and this was face down. All right. So joy and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely. And that was the very first card. Is allowing this playfulness of joy and happiness, right? Because look, joy. So see how it all blends together? Oh, wait a minute. Let me find my cards here real quick. So I feel like for some of you, you need to release, break free, and walk away from how the attachment of how something is going to manifest for you. Because that's that cloudy stage. Because right now, I feel like we are in that stage of unknown. We need to trust the process. We need to trust, right? This card, it shows like coming down off of a bit of a waterfall, right? This is that rush, the energetic rush we had when we had the eclipses, and then we had the new year starting, the fire horse, and then we had the full moon. It just had it in Scorpio, where we are going with the flow, and then boof, all of a sudden we're down. We come down and we're going through this into the unknown through our rebirth, right? Through the ending of the ego mind and into the rebirth where we're basically just going with the flow now, right? So it is the number 57, 5, 7, right? 5, 7. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. And that is why you got the strategy card. You need to trust the divine process, trust the divine plan. As something is coming for your greatest and highest good. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. That's right. But why? Because you're walking away. You're walking away from it, releasing the attachment of it. May. Something about May 9th could be significant, which will be in 2 days. Saturday, which is Saturn Day. So when you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster. You aren't swimming against it. You just let go of it and enjoy the ride. The Native American saying is, it's best to ride the horse the direction that it's going. If you aren't feeling the smoothness of life, it might mean that you're trying to control the situation in your life, or you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others to support you. So say this affirmation. I'll hold it up there. You can say it. The glory of the universe flows through me. I trust the divine plan. Because you are emerging out of this cloudiness. You are emerging out of this great period of your life. You are emerging into a period of success beyond your wildest expectations. The divine has a plan here that is going to be perfectly for your greatest and highest good. You need to let go and trust. Let go of the attachment. Release the attachment to how it's going to come, when it's going to come, what it is that's going to come. All three of them things. You need to let go of it. And in, like the card says, the flow. Because look, like I said, see the clouds? You can't make this stuff up. You may not be seeing clearly how it's going to come about, but you just need to trust it. Just as a new sprout pushes through the soil into the light, you are emerging. Ideas and things that have been incubating within you for a long time are now moving forward towards manifestation. Oh my God. See how they all play together? This is an exciting time for you, truly a period of new beginnings. Things for which you've been patiently waiting for a long time are about to manifest. A new seedling is almost vulnerable. However, just as it emerges through the earth, it needs to be nourished and protected until it's strong enough to weather the harsh elements. So you are emerging out of that cocoon as a child. We are coming through our when we are born as a baby, right? We have to trust that whoever we come from are going to protect us. However, that's always the case. Um, so it's like whoever I'm talking to, including myself, I'm not excluding myself because I'm pulling the cards. We are emerging from our cocoon, from the period of darkness in that cocoon to not seeing something, not feeling something, having to trust and understand that we are divinely protected and that there's a reason for everything that we have been through. We are coming out of the cocoon as a seedling, as a baby. and we're very vulnerable. So you need to nourish your body, nourish your mind, nourish your soul, and stay determined and strong enough to weather any harsh climates and trust that you are protected. So you must take care to nurture your dreams and nurture and dreams and yourself in this tender time. Rest, eat well, drink plenty of water, and take healing baths. Get ready. A new joyous path awaits you. I am emerging into the light with joy and ease. You can say that for yourself. I'll hold that card up there. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful message today, collective. It's beautiful. All right. So, success. See the divine, right? Inner and outer success is coming your way. The gates of triumph are opening to deep and wide for you. Accept that you are already a winner, and even more victories will expand in your life. Being successful in a is a state of mind, and that is the truth. Yesterday, talk about the collective breaking out of that limited mindset, going through that ego death, right? Of realizing that we've already had everything we need within us and learning to trust that we are protected. Angels, right? Learn to trust that we are protected and they have our greatest and highest good. Today, we're coming out of the cocoon and we are trusting that our spirit team, this is blue, so Archangel Michael is reaching out his hand and protecting us. The more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune will pour into your life. If a situation knocks you over, get up, brush yourself off, and discover what you have learned. You aren't a failure if you fall down, only if you stay down. So they're showing me the Nine of Wands, right? The Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior. We've been knocked over how many times, collect through everything that we have been through. We've been knocked over. And once again, we're being asked to stand back up, pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off. Okay, what did that experience teach me? What, with that one, what inspiration was needed to gain that swept me off my feet? Okay, that's what this card is giving me. So keep going and believe in yourself. Celebrate even the smallest victories that occur in your life. So let's say this affirmation together. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations. Okay. Why? Because you're in the flow. So don't allow yourself to get stuck in the fog. Don't. The fog in the mind. When something knocks you down, get back up and dust yourself off. Clear out that fog out of your mind of, oh my God, something just knocked me down, da da da. No, that's not the way to do it. It's okay to be upset. It's an emotion, but don't live in that emotion. Don't live in it. You don't live there anymore, right? You don't live there anymore. You are not chained and bound to that. See how she's got that white dress on? Purify that. Let it go. One of the ways to purify it, get a piece of selenite. Clear it out, run it over your head because it'll pull it out, run it over your throat, run it over your body, wherever you feel clouded, right? And then clear out that selenite. Okay? I'm just giving you an idea here. Joy. Celebrate. Have fun. right? Celebrate, have fun, right? What was that song? I can buy my own flowers. I can write my name in the sand. That's right. You can do everything for yourself that nobody else is going to do for you. If you don't, um, it's like nobody else is going to make you happy if you can't. You're not going to be on the top of somebody's list to make you happy if you can't put yourself on the top of that list to make yourself happy first. Buy your own damn flowers, right? Buy your own damn flowers. Write your own name in the sand. Hold your own hand. Love who you are because you're special. Love who you are because you are divine. Remember, you don't chase, you attract. See how that heart is speaking love, right? I am love. Love is me. I attract love to me because I love me. There's several different ways, all right? Um, Say yes, soar to the clouds and let your doubts dissolve. All is well. See, look at the clouds. Say yes, soar to the clouds and let your doubts dissolve. Trust the divine plan. All is well. Okay. It's simple. Your purpose in life is to experience joy. That's all that is required of you as a soul. Your circumstances, there's always something that can bring you delight, and what you put your attention on will grow. So, where you put your focus is what's going to grow, right? See that seedling? So, somebody has already planted a seed. Seed has popped up out of the ground. Now you need to nurture it with love, speak to it with kindness, right? Water it with love, speak to it with kindness, nurture it just like you would a baby. When you focus on areas of your life that will bring you joy, these areas will prosper. One of the fastest paths to happiness is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire. It can help heal the world. Dance and sing with abandon. Joy is your birthright. Joy and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely. Said with me, collective. Joy and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely. Just like the dark spread, the light can spread. And that's what you're here to do. Spread the light. Right? Have an attitude of gratitude. Enjoy the small things in life. See, there's that Earth Star chakra, that seedling. How they both got their hands in the air, right? You are building a castle. You're not building on sand. It's not going to sink. You're building it on strength, building it on love. You are nurturing it, right? See the water flowing? That water isn't even coming nowhere near that sandcastle to wash it away. So don't get over emotional, right? You don't want to drown that seedling with over emotional, with impatience or depression or anything like that, because you will wash that castle away. You will sow that seed. It will over watering a plant. What does it do? It drowns it. You want to give it just as much, balance it out, give it just as much love with your sweet watering attention. Speak to it. I love you, seedling. I'm grateful that you popped up, right? And then allow the sun to shine down on it and feed it, if that makes sense to you. I'm channeling, so it makes sense to me. All right, so let's see what the crows are warning you about. I woke up this morning to a crow screaming. I can't tell you how close it was because I didn't see it, but it sounded pretty close. So, and when crows usually scream, that means something supernatural is about to happen. So let's see what the crows are warning the collective about. Usually, when they're on that side, they sound like they're right here. So he could off at a distance, yelling, or communicating, or speaking to his family. Who knows? All right. So what are the crows warning the collective about? What are the crows warning the collective about? You got a gift coming your way. They're bringing you a gift. That's why he was off at a distance. Root sacral solar plexus. Yeah. And you may have somebody wanting to come your way and distract you to try to steal that gift. So that's what he's warning you about. Don't allow anything or anybody to distract you, because luck is on your side, right? Something is going to catch attention. The warning, right? So, yeah, you definitely got a gift coming towards you, but you may have somebody coming your way to try to distract you. Be aware of that. This is somebody who may have treated you like a dog in the past, right? Somebody who thinks that see how that crow's above that dog. Somebody who thought they were better than you. Somebody who thought they were your master, right? Somebody who really beat you down to try to steal something from you, steal your food for thought, steal your gifts, steal your food, even, right? So yeah, um, they weren't trying. This is giving me Wheel of Fortune, and they're trying to steal your luck. They're trying to steal your divine gift, the one that the divine has planned for you. So don't allow distractions to cloud you, right? Don't allow them. Whoever I'm talking to, you're very gifted. You're very gifted. You're very empathic. You're very psychic. You have a magical mind, right? We talked about that yesterday. Your mind is magical. So don't allow people, places, and situations to distract you. Look at the key. There's a key. There's a key. You don't get keys unless you're achieving something. Okay? So think about that. You don't get keys. The divine don't give keys to people who don't achieve something. So you need to understand that. So don't underestimate who you are. Don't underestimate your power of your mind. Don't underestimate your intuition. Um, don't allow the depressive thoughts or the wound to keep you in the clouds either. You're a wounded warrior, which means you do have capability of getting knocked over and picking yourself back up. What is that song? Tub thumping. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Never going to keep me down. Hello, tub thumping. Yeah, and that's exactly how it goes. It's just repeating. I had an ex-boyfriend who he was like this big around. And when that song would come on, because I was always out dancing, when that song would come on, he would literally fall to the ground. And I don't know how he would do it, but it's like he had springs on his legs and he'd pop right back up and he would just start wiggling. And I'm like, I'd have to stop and laugh at it because it was just the funniest thing ever. But yeah, the song is called Tub Thumping. Tub Thumping. And that's what they would say. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down. And that's the kind of attitude you need to say. Because you're the wounded warrior. You've been knocked down. Get right back up again. You grab that one, right? And you just going. You keep inspiring. You keep transmuting that pain into power. You keep transmuting that wound into wisdom. That's who you are, collective. That's what you're meant to do here. And that's how you need to see all the challenges that you've been through, is understanding that everything that you have been through has been the growing pains for your soul contract. Okay? All right, so pull some tarot cards. Um, Somebody could have been trying to attach themselves to your solar plexus, um, trying to siphon your creative abilities, um, because they know you're gifted. That's what they were doing, trying to drain you, keep you drained energetically so that you could not keep continuing creating. They were trying to knock you off balance so that you couldn't trust your intuition. They could have been draining both your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is birthing. You're birthing this idea, that one energy, right? And the solar plexus is the determination to keep pushing forward, to keep creating, standing in your power, right? Having that strength and the courage is the key. Alrighty, so let me pull this closer to me real quick. Alrighty, all right. So, the strategy. Can you show me what the plan is? Can you show me what the plan is? Somebody is definitely planning to rush towards you, trying to block something, right? That's their plan. But the divine stepped in and said, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. So somebody definitely was planning to block this manifestation. This is somebody who thought that you were the master of your life. See that sword raised? This is somebody who always thought they were better than you, always thought they were right, right? This is somebody who created a lot of challenges, a lot of stress in your life, wanted you to stay attached to this depressed energy. This is somebody who was trying to, again, trying to attach themselves to your solar plexus, siphoning your energy, wanting it all to come back toward. They were trying to manifest. They were trying to bring your manifestation towards them. And that's what their plan was. Their plan was to distract you, keep your mind distracted, keeping you always wanting to in a fear-based energy. I'm sure. Show me the Nine of Swords. Keeping you in a fear-based energy, unable to see your way out of something. Why? Because they thought they were your master. They treated you like a dog. That was the whole time. They were trying to steal your gifts, your manifestation. They were trying to steal your gifts. They were trying to turn it around and have it come towards instead. Block it coming towards you and to twist it around to have it come towards them. Mm-mm-mm. Right? Okay. Yeah, the death card, but something ended. Something ended. It's like this angel stepped in and said, "Nah, I don't think so." Right? This is somebody who is a player, somebody who likes playing in somebody's energy, somebody who's an astral projector, somebody who tried to ruin the divine feminine's reputation, right? This is somebody who lacks empathy, lacks, this is this energy. So, yeah, I feel like they could have, even, yeah, tried to end something. They definitely tried to end something by ruining your reputation. This is somebody who spreads a lot of lies, a lot of rumors, somebody who lacks compassion, somebody who lacks somebody who sees things from one point of, like a one-sided point of view, somebody who stays in that depressive energy, somebody who stays in that lack mentality set, right? Somebody who doesn't want to do the inner, somebody who doesn't want to heal, right? They're always after that pinnacle. See how she's looking down and all depressed, right? Living paycheck to paycheck. Flow. Give me some more energy on this flow. Yeah. So you're being asked to rest, right? That's what the flow talks about. Resting. Resting. Why? So that you can heal any despair, right? See, it looks like somebody got their hands in prayer. So I feel like you need to trust the process. Your prayers have been heard. Um, See, they were definitely trying to lay something to rest, which was your clarity. You could be getting, you could be seeing a lot of things in your dreams. You also could be meditating. Maybe that's what you're being asked to do, meditate. Because then there's something that will come in nice and clear for you. The glory of the universe flows through you. The clarity flows through you. This is that 4 energy that they're talking about, the 444. So, yeah, you definitely, and that's what the flow talks about, taking that rest, taking that break to recharge your batteries, because you definitely have an energy vampire here. And the fact that you are very gifted. I'm telling you, this person was trying to reverse it. I don't know why, but I feel strong destiny swap. 8 and a 4 is a 12, which adds up to a 3. 5 plus 7 is a 3. Yeah. So you need to, like, I feel like whoever you are, you're definitely finding that balance between your darkness and your light. By what? Taking back your power, taking control of your life. See, look at the background, look at the water, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? This is that up and down energy, the triggers, the emotional distractions, right? See this ships in the background? Somebody was really trying to trigger you. And look, the infinity, that 8 energy. See the pentacle up, pentacle down, like the ups and downs, right? They wanted you to be controlled by your emotions. They wanted you to be controlled by your emotions. So something about July could be significant. I did read yesterday something about July. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, heartache and despair. The Queen of Wands is that somebody who attracts, right? The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very attractive, very somebody attracts things to them. They don't chase, they attract. Somebody who could be a Leo. It could be Aries or Sagittarius as well. But this is, they wanted you to be in this energy of despair. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you went through this awakening and you started seeing their plan, right? And understanding that you were not rejected, right? This person may want to come back around now. That's the truth, right? You're coming out of a period of coldness. You're coming out of a period of feeling alienated, reject, right? You're coming out of that period. Why? Because you awoke from something. You awoke and you seen that you're emerging. See it cut. See the hangman. Look, the hangman, right? You're seeing something. See the hangman. You're seeing something. Your hands are really not tied like these people wanted you to feel. They wanted you to feel like your hands are tied and you're chained to something. Emerging. Yeah. Coming out of that womb, Nine of Cups energy, you are emerging out of this energy of searching for happiness outside of yourself. You're emerging out of this energy of every cup that you've offered has been dumped out and stepped on. Nine energy. You're emerging out of that wounded warrior energy of every time I offer love to somebody, they backstab me. So the Nine of Cups in reverse talks about you're emerging out of this hopelessness. My wishes are never going to come true, right? And that's what this person wanted you to stay in. And you're learning how magical that mind is, how gifted you truly are. I do feel there is a wish going to be granted, but something still needs to be laid to rest. You're learning to trust a divine plan that maybe the timing isn't quite right for this wish to manifest. The Nine of Cups in reverse talks about it takes 9 months to have a baby, right? So what do you are learning that there's a gestation period with everything. You are learning that. This takes 9 months to have a baby. So, and that's what Spirit is telling you. You're going to emerge out of this cocoon into the light. So, a period of dark emotional wounds, right? Of every time I offer my cup of love somebody, it comes back poisonous, right? I'm always out there trying to make everybody else happy, but what truly makes me happy? What needs to be purified? And see how I got that red? A red. What needs to be purified in the head to make me feel safe? To make me realize I am that limitless being. I have unlimited potential. What do I need to let go of that makes me feel hopeless? What is clouding my head? Something about that crown chakra. What is clouding my head that makes me feel hopeless? Why am I always trying to make everybody else happy? What truly is it that makes me happy? Learning to put yourself first. See how he's got his arms crossed? What is blocking my heart chakra from attracting to me what I want and what I desire? Three of Cups, High Priestess. So you could have had this High Priestess, right? Who could have been abusing her magical powers, right? This High Priestess could have celebrated too soon. This High Priestess in reverse is somebody who was a hidden enemy. And their plan was to come in and learn all of your weaknesses so that she could turn around and use them against you. She could have been working with a community of people or with an extended family member to try to block you. Also, I'm getting another message from this is, with the High Priestess in reverse, she talks about secrets. Secrets, being in a third party situation. Right? Three people. What did I say about the child? All right, success. Knight of Wands. So things are definitely going to speed up. Things are definitely speeding up for you. For some of you, because he is going back towards the Nine of Cups. He can work with that High Priestess to siphon off of your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, because this is water, right? There's a lot of yellow, but the water energy. This Knight of Wands can work with that High Priestess to siphon off of your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. This is somebody who could also be astral traveling. For some of you, this is talking about things speeding up. Things are going to speed up. So, and you look how he's got that suit of armor on. He's got that one in his hand. What did I say about that wounded warrior? What knocks you down, you pick yourself back up, you put on that armor of protection because you've already learned that lesson. You take that inspiration and now you build something out of that wound. Take that wound and turn it into wisdom. Take that lesson that you've learned, turn it into inspiration to teach other people. Yeah. So somebody is really stuck in this past energy. So this somebody could be refusing to let go of something. The Eight of Cups in reverse is somebody who is refusing to let go of this emotion. Somebody is refusing to let go of a situation. They're always in this constant battle. It's like Spirit is telling you, don't let go, right? Don't let go right before you're about to achieve something. Because the Six of Wands talks about achievement. It talks about success. So don't give up right before your success is about to manifest. Because look, the divine is offering you that cup. So don't stay focused on these 3 cups that are empty. They're done. Because the divine is offering you a cup of love. But that's why they're telling you, don't give up. Because you're about to achieve success. They're handing you that cup really quickly. It's coming in really quickly. You're going to be happy that you didn't give up. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to take breaks and rest. Because rest gives you the time to heal from them wounds, from the despair, from the mental anguish, from the heartache, right? From all them cups that got dumped out. It's okay. All right, so joy, give me a card for joy. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to be celebrating something next 3 months. You're going to be celebrating. Right? You're going to be celebrating the success. You're going to be celebrating the fact that you did not give up. You're going to be celebrating the fact that, okay, there was a divine plan in play. That's what took so long. That's what the delay was, right? There's a divine plan at play. That's what the delay was. The divine delayed something for a reason, right? Somebody could have lied. But look, there's the wounded warrior. Somebody could have lied, played a lot of mind games with somebody here. And that's the reason for the delay, right? So they put a lot of mind games with somebody. They were trying to block you from seeing something with these lies. They wanted you to feel rejected. They wanted you to feel alienated. This is somebody you could have left out in the cold, and that's why they did this. So this is this Knight of Wands energy. This person could not handle rejection. This person did not handle the rejection right. This is somebody who is there for the good time, not the long time, always in third party situations. Why? Because they're always looking for that happiness, right? They're always looking for that happiness in other people. They're never happy where they're at. They're always looking for happiness in other people within the community. So yeah, that's what you need to see from a different perspective. This person could not handle your rejection. So he teamed up, or she teamed up with other people, right? To use your wounds against you. But what this person did not realize is that you've already experienced that lesson, right? You've already experienced that lesson. You were able to, that what they didn't understand is that when they tried to knock you over, they may have knocked you over, they may have pulled the rug off you, but you bounced right back up like that tub thumping song. You dusted yourself off. See something, look at something catching his attention, right? Happiness, true joy and happiness flowing freely. So I feel like you're attracting your soul family. Look, this person is a verbal manipulator right there. This person is a verbal manipulator. They like to spread a lot of rumors, a lot of lies, right? They like to verbally manipulate people, cause drama, right? That's what they do. We're getting energy vampire here. This person's an energy vampire. They verbally manipulate the community to create a lot of drama, and then it's like vamp, vamp, vampirisy, vampiric energy, and they take it and they suck all that energy in, and then it like gives them a natural high, and they're addicted to it. They're addicted to it, like triangulation, like triangulating people against one another. They're addicted to it. So no matter what you would have did, this person would have never been happy. This is that person who's there for the good time, not the long time. They come in, they get with that cup of the vampiric energy, and they move on to the next victim. This person may have tried to sleep with you, and you're like, nah, that's okay. And then they decided to go around, right, to try to ruin your reputation. Gifts. The warning about gifts. Ace of Pentacles. This person tried to steal your gift. See? The gift that the universe is going to bring into you. See that crow holding that pentacle? The original message, their plan was to take your blessing and bring it towards them. That was their plan. Was to take it, right, and have that blessing handed towards them, gifted to them. They were a decoy. So they could have come in as a friend, right? Come in as a friend, but they had an attachment to a particular outcome. This is the outcome that we want. But somebody walked away from it. Yeah, they were there for a distraction. They were a decoy. They thought they were your master. They treated you like a dog to try to steal your food. Mm-hmm. See, and there you are. It's like you're breaking free. You broke free of that mental restraint, and you've seen, right? You've seen through this person's agenda. Lover's card. Gemini. This could have been a past lover. I feel like this is the person you rejected, or it could very well be a past lover. This person wanted you to be all up in your head. They didn't want you to see your way out. They wanted you to think that you were trapped. It wasn't. You seen it. You didn't allow yourself to be trapped. Why? Because again, you got knocked down. This person knocked you down, but you picked yourself back up, dusted off your shoulders, and said, I'm not gonna allow it anymore. I'm not gonna let you trap me like that anymore. Yep. And you moved on, right? You moved on. This person is King of Swords. King of Swords. I feel like they were trying to destiny swap you. The King of Swords could have tried to trap you with some sort of a legal situation. The King of Swords can represent justice. It can represent a justice system. This justice system, this person could also be a liar. Yeah, you moved out of that headspace, that limited belief system, feeling trapped, moved on. I'm telling you, this person is an emotional manipulator. Look, Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. There's that couple right there. There's the lovers, right? These two lovers work together. They worked together to try to trap you in possibly some sort of a legal situation. They wanted you to stay in this penny pinching situation. This could be a gatekeeper trying to gatekeep you by emotionally use a reverse psychology or using a lot of emotional. I'm getting narcissistic emotional reaction. This is a narcissistic emotional reactive abuser who thought that it was not fair. This is somebody who was trying to destiny swap you by stealing your gift from the divine. Now, these people could be experiencing bad luck or karma. Now, they may be the ones who have to penny pinch. This lover, I'm telling you, two people, Queen of Cups and a King of Swords. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be ascending signs or star signs, moon signs, whatever. This lovers teamed up against you. So now they're receiving their karma for doing it. Oh, woe is me, right? Look, the three cups. Woe is me, right? Pointing a lot of fingers, saying a lot of shit behind your back, trying to win at all costs. 55, trying to win at all costs. One was 55, Tuesday, the day before Pluto, right? With them five swords, being sneaky, shady, and looking, ha ha ha. Look what we did to the collective, ha ha ha, right? Their plan was to attach a dark something to you. That was their plan, to attach something to you. There they are. This was an ex, right? But there's that caused you a lot of pain and sorrow, but there you are, getting back up again, right? Rising up out of the ashes of the pain and sorrow, knowing that this person, this person was not on your team, right? This person was not on your team. And they just took advantage of an opportunity. They didn't like you. They judged you the whole time. Called you a fool. Right? Any final messages for the collective, please and thank you. Any final messages to the collective? Something is definitely coming back around. Something that you wished for, that you may have missed an opportunity with, is definitely coming back around to you, is what I feel. Because these people, this lover, these narcissistic, reactive, abusive couple, they try to do something, yeah, maybe some sort of a ritual with other people to manifest your gift from the universe to them. I feel like the divine blocked it. There she is, the high priestess. The high priestess in reverse is that secret mistress. The high priestess in reverse could be that hidden enemy, somebody who abused their power, somebody who abused their psychic abilities, somebody who's very emotionally abusive, that likes to trigger people and then play the victim when they don't like the response that they get. And I feel like that's what she did, or he, the victim. Look, BJ, right here. Use sex magic. Yep. Very greedy. Very greedy. Very, very greedy. So, you could be breaking a generational curse of greed. This this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's very greedy, very materialistic, right? They could be sick now. Why? Maybe because they lost all their money, like they made a bad investment. Mm-hmm. By taking advantage of somebody's generosity, now they may want to come in and look for a handout. You may be shocked at how the situation plays out. Mm-hmm. You mean they wanted you to carry their burden? Yep, they wanted you to stay imprisoned in your head. This could be somebody who's already in jail, right? Could be somebody who's a control freak who maybe was trying to, yeah, what was hidden is coming to the light. Doing moon magic, the high priestess, they could have been doing moon magic, trying to control something, trying somebody's identity, right? 4, doing something at their house. This also could be talking about the community. Could be somebody's family member too. Alrighty, anything else that the collective needs to know? Oh, look at this. We got Lovers in reverse, the 6 of Swords again, the 8 of Swords, we got the 2 of Cups in reverse, the King of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely having a secret lover. Somebody, yeah, I feel like somebody moved on. There's somebody who maybe is an ex-lover that you moved on from. And because why? Because you've seen your way out of a situation. You've seen that you wasn't really tied. This is somebody who tried to tie you, possibly in the spirit realm, is a spiritual husband trying to keep you bound, right? With 2 cups. This is a karmic lover. This is somebody, this person can even try to block your a soulmate connection, your divine counterpart for some of you, for others of you. This is a karmic lover that you moved on from, who worked with this high priestess, right? The King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. to triangulate. The King of Swords in reverse to see, um, they could have hired, maybe they could have ritual to block somebody's money. They could have hired a PI. This is somebody who, again, is a manipulator. Somebody who's way off of balance. Look. But the confusion is over. Your manifestations are coming in. Something is, you're about to be thrown in the spotlight, and I feel like it could be in a good way. So that's why they're telling, don't give up, because the divine is coming in. Right? The divine is coming in with that cup. So don't give up yet. Yeah, this is somebody who was in competition with you. Right? Somebody that was in competition with you. Attacking your gifts, attacking your solar or sacral chakra. Queen of Swords. King and the Queen of Swords coming through. Somebody who is a verbal manipulator, causing the drama. I'm telling you. And if a vampire, this person is vampiric. They get high off of triggering people. It's like a drug. This person likes to do sex magic. See the BJ there? They like to do sex magic to manipulate people. I'm not going to do it again because I'm going to get the same daggone cards out. So let's close off the reading. I'm already way over my time frame. I get lost in the sauce and lose time. All right. So let's head and pull a final message from the spirit guides. From spirit. Give back. Okay. So today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits. It is highly likely that someone really needs a day. So give without expectations. Forgiveness. So this person may want to come rushing in and ask for forgiveness. Relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul's growth. So this person, you could be mirroring to this person. How, like, you treat yourself good, you're in the flow. You could be mirroring this person, your success, and it could be very triggering them. And their response, remember, I said this person is vampiric. They like to trigger people just to get a response so that they can be the victim, right? Soul solitude. Make you feel isolated. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away and not just in the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time for a pause to reflect and a time for you. That's this Four of Swords energy, right? The Four of Swords energy. Get away from the noise. Be in the flow. A time to heal any mental, emotional despair. Be more in the truth. When you treat yourself with respect and when you take that place that you need to let go of that mental and emotional chatter from outside resources or outside people, right? When you treat yourself to the joy, the happiness of being in that flow and trusting the divine plan. It's like a response to the universe, right? This person may have to do something right by giving something back to you that they took, a gift from the universe that they took. They may have to do something, they may have to give it back. Because if not, they're going to receive their karma, right? Relationship. You have to give it back. They're not going to be happy about it. See, and this goes back to, because it says how you react and respond to different situations, right? Expect of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch either other people's spirits. So this is somebody who was definitely siphoning off of you. But I feel like you have a spirit. This card come out in reverse. They could have been using necromancy on you. They could have awakened something that they should have never awakened. Yeah, this person may want to ask for forgiveness. Be aware of allowing people in your energy. Okay. So I feel like that's the closing message. Yeah, you're about to receive something. They could have stole it and now they have to give it back. And that's the only reason why they got in a relationship with you. Family, liver, business friend is to take this gift. And now they got to give it back. Because the only reason why they came in is to distract you, to steal it. Because they thought they were better than you. They were in competition with you. They were competing with you. They were treating you like a dog, right? They thought they were your master. Mm-hmm. And something is going to catch their attention and warn them. I'm telling you, it's a tower moment coming. I'm telling you, they stole something from you. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the thumbs up. May you have a blessed day. May all your hopes and wishes come, and I will see you later.